or sports balls is at the bottom.
Okay.
So, but according to Amanda, all of the stuff that's non-sports is released Friday, except for the Hero Clicks. The Hero Clicks is released next Wednesday, and there might be a pre-release this Friday, and then the sports cards are all today. So,
okay, sounds good.
So did you catch up on your sleep on Sunday?
No.
Dog's
still barking. Dogs up at 4 every day.
Right.
Every day.
That must be tough. That must mean you have to go to bed early.
I'd like to. I can't. I'm one of those people that I am a night owl to begin with. So I let the dogs out at midnight. Then I hear the dogs waking. Have the dogs get me up at 4, and I can't fall back to sleep. So I'm up. And I'm just like, well, crap.
Sure.
All right. Maybe I get to bed at 11. Maybe if I'm lucky.
Right.
Yeah. I like the dog. It's not going to have a trip to the farm. It's not going to. It's not going to end up. It's not going to go hunting with our governor. It'll be fine.
Well, your dog doesn't attack like wild animals, does it?
No.
Okay. Well, then we're good then. You don't have to worry about that.
Doesn't listen though.
How old's the dog again?
Probably a year and a half. But we got her earlier this summer, and she was a rescue. We came in as a stray, pregnant, and had puppies. Got her pretty much right after she was good to leave the pound. And
sure,
she's a sweetheart. She really is. She wants nothing but attention and love, but has a tendency to pee on things. Has a tendency to get up way too early. And then it's like, and she's more than happy to go in the kennel, but she wants out and she wants to be with people. And we just haven't figured out what to do with her yet.
Sure. Well, now that we're 2 minutes in, probably should start the show, huh?
Okay.
All right. So, welcome to Rainbow Live presents Wednesday Night Lights with your host Casey and
Patrick.
Woohoo! We're bringing you all the new and new to us / restocks that we have for the week, which we can't go through all of the restocks / new to us because there's just a huge pile right in front of us of Funkos.
It exploded.
Yes.
So many Funkos.
Yep. Chairs are full, tables are full. It's exploded everywhere.
Dogs and cats are living together. It's mass hysteria.
Right. So we're gonna have a little bit of a mix-up because our box is really full and can't get to sports ball right away. So we're gonna start off with some Pokemon.
Woohoo!
Starting off with what seems to be a little bit early for the year, but we'll switch the camera here so people can see. We have the Pokemon holiday calendar for those of you that want to start planning early for Christmas. You know how everybody usually gets their chocolate advent or whatever, or coins, depending on who celebrates the advent calendars. This is Pokemon's version. So
I get the Lego calendar.
You get the Lego?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think my nephews, they get the Legos. One gets chocolate because that's all he prefers. Just those old-fashioned chocolate ones that got when. Did you ever get those ones when you were a little kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my brother would come in and eat all of them beforehand. It's like, well, I guess I get to pop the door open.
Right.
Thanks.
Well, and the interesting thing is, I was never a huge fan of that chocolate, but I endured it for since it was Christmas time. But yeah, so for those of you that want to plan early for Christmas, this right here would be a good idea for you. Pokemon, for all those Pokemon lovers.
And we have coming out on Friday, Shrouded Fable.
Oh, Shrouded Fable.
Woo! And it's looking all dark. It's looking all mysterious. It's looking all... It's giving Halloween spooky vibes. And it's about that time of year.
Right, yeah.
We're going to, the cold will come. All the insects will die. It's time, it's time to get your girl some pumpkin spice something. I think they have pumpkin spice oil changes now. And you can get some spooky stuff.
Oh yes. When does pumpkin spice start? In October, or is?
Oh, I think pumpkin spice is already on the shelves.
More than likely, yes. I know most of you in our audience are probably pretty excited about that. And then next we have some deluxe battle decks for Pokemon. Also coming out on Friday, we have the Miraidon. Yeah, Miraidon and Koraidon.
Gesundheit.
So those of you that want to get these battle decks to add to your decks that you use to battle your friends at school.
And as always, keep your cards organized.
Oh, yes.
So we've got this lovely binder. It is the binder itself doesn't have any pages, but it's got lovely D rings, so you can stack whatever side you want. The side slants, but you have pockets.
Yep.
We can get you all the pockets you need.
Yep. 9 pockets, other pockets, but
corner pocket. We don't care. Just use the pockets. Keep mom happy.
All right. Just as a quick note, for those of you that are huge HeroClix fans, this will be releasing next Wednesday. But just to give you guys a heads up, they are voting on it right now, all the HeroClix community of Sioux Falls, on if we're going to have a pre-release here this Friday. So keep an eye on that on our Facebook page for those of you that want to try and get that, because it's HeroClix DC Masters of Time, yes. So if you look on the side here, you have many different years of Batman. You have Pirate Batman, Cowboy Batman, Caveman Batman, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And then Future Batman.
Yes.
So.
And not only do they have that with the, they also have the Jurassic Super Boosters.
Ooh.
And it's got the DC Jurassic dinosaurs. Which, let's be honest, Dinosaur Batman is just kind of cool on a level I never thought I'd see.
Right. And I guess we can show off the rest of the pre-release. All right. And here's for those of you that want to get excited about the pre-release. Here's the nice case that you can get that comes with those individual boxes and the Jurassic Super Booster. Just give you what it looks like on the back as well. And you got, I can't think of his name.
Rip Hunter.
Okay. And then you have the T-Rex right there as well. So now something that's a little bit brand new here will be brand new Friday. Universe, which has a few of the different products out there, like Critical Role's 2 different TV shows. The Universe has cards for those.
Yeah, and it's Universes.
Universes, sorry.
So they're battle games. Attack on Titan is the theme of this one.
Yep.
So if you are a fan of that anime, which is so dark, so sad,
right?
Definitely take a look at those. If a new verse to get started. If you want to get those battle games, it's a good place to start.
Yep. This deck belongs to has Levi, and this one has
Makasa. And for our Dungeons and Dragons people, 50th anniversary, Red Dragon, get right down to it. That is by far one of the prettiest minis I have seen in a while. If I can get the shine off of it. Sitting on a Red Dragon, sitting on a hoard of gold, classic or designed in the classic art from the original release of the Dungeons and Dragons first release. It is just a beautiful piece. Put it on the mantle, use it, scare the heck out of your adventurers. It's a good time.
Now the question would be: would there be anybody that would buy multiple of these so that way you can change one into Smog? Because he's sitting on gold, so.
You could definitely change it into Smog. Have it be the hobbits are attacking. Good times,
right? And then paint like a little dot on his scales to to have the hole in his scales so you know where the arrow goes. Anyway, now we got to move on to sports ball. So
hooray, sports ball!
Woohoo! For first time ever, from what I've seen in the store, we have, at least for new products, we have Topps Chrome Tennis 2024. We do have some older cards from the late 1990s. So those of you that are collecting from then, we do have those in singles over there in our sports cards collection. But this is a brand new product for 2024 for those of you that are trying to get stars of today from tennis. So it doesn't look like there's anything special other than three chrome autographs per box. Nice. And then we have brand new this week, 2023 Panini's Contenders. So still last year's draft class, not this year's. This one, Contenders usually was a box that had 6 autographs, but apparently they must have changed it up because now it's 1 autograph and 2 jersey cards, or memorabilia cards, I should say. So that'll be interesting to try and find those. And also, it's 108 cards in 6 packs. So that's a lot of cards per pack.
That is, oh, wow. That is an impressive amount of cards per pack.
All right. And now we can move on to Funko Land.
Funko Restocks.
Woo!
Now, this is one I have not seen in the store since it originally came out. So it's a collection that came back in. We have Poison Ivy from Batman, the animated series.
Awesome.
A little bit more expensive than our standard ones, but, you know, if you're one who's looking at a Poison Ivy fan, which I know there are a lot of them out there, this one's looking to be at $40, which for that price range is really good. It already has a protective case, so you're sitting pretty nicely on that one.
I'll pull out from the Marvel Universe, not as expensive as Poison Ivy, but for those of you that are getting ready for What If, is it season 3?
Season 3.
Yep, season 3, we have The Watcher. So, and this is the Funko exclusives that came in that same collection. So those of you that were hoping to get that, we have that in store now. So.
And keeping on that Marvel vibe, because we have it coming out, I think in October, right for time for spooky season. Agnes Alondra. So we have the 1950s Vision in the limited Chase edition. So if you're collecting any of those, we have that one going to be sitting on the shelves as normal in the store.
And moving on from a different Disney product, we have Disney's Villains, Hades on his throne. So those of you that are huge into Hercules and Hades and Megara and all that, we got Hades now. And this is generally kind of like the dragon that we showed earlier, something you could put on a mantelpiece or something like that just looks awesome to show off. So,
and because I am so excited for what is coming due to the D23 announcement, we have Tron from Disney's Tron. D23 announced that they are doing a new Tron movie called Tron Ares with music by 9 Inch Nails. Come on, people, that's going to be so amazing.
Oh yeah. Other than that, just getting a whole new story, because we haven't gotten anything since that animated series on Disney, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, so just to have something new in the Tron universe is just to see where everything's at, or if they're going in a whole new direction. So.
I think they are, because I think Tron is coming to our worlds.
Oh, that might be interesting. Speaking of D23 and announcements, I hope some of you kids are really excited about the live-action version of Stitch coming out here soon. We have Stitch as Beast for our Funkos here. So those of you that are huge into collecting all those Stitches, because I'm sure that's just as huge of a collection as our Deadpool collection. So
it's getting there.
Right. So yeah, and as I said, that live action Stitch just looks pretty awesome. So I'm excited about that.
Going in an entirely different direction, because I don't see merch on this show all that often. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Squirrely Dan.
Squirrely Dan.
For all my Letterkenny fans out there, not for the children but if you want something a little bit different, a little bit funnier, and grew up in small town South Dakota, it's really small town South Dakota and small town Canada.
Right. Well, and the interesting thing is, like, with the show, I was always like, and this is my personal opinion about the shows, I always thought that Squirrely Dan would at least try to end up with, Wayne's sister.
Nah, no. He's too polite of a friend.
True.
He knows our rules and he follows them.
Right. And for my final piece, just a little bit of nostalgia, because I grew up watching him on TV. We have Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter. Rest in peace, and glad that his children are being so successful in the same career field that he was in. So, and yeah, this guy was probably my favorite scientist of all. He even tops Bill Nye. So,
one of the 4 horsemen of positivity.
Right. All right, and that concludes our show for the week. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we showed off some stuff that you guys can get excited about. Like I said, in front of us is a huge mound of Funkos that you guys can look at, that you guys can get totally excited about, ranging from Marvel to
sports cards,
to
He-Man, to music, to all of it. Just to give you an idea, I'm going to slowly pan. When I say it's a pile, it's a pile.
Yep, that's our new collection, new to us, I should say, collection or restock of Funkos. So
we got a lot of anime in there, some of those Christmas Marvel ones. Definitely come in and check them out if you're one of those people who likes digging through the old stuff. We got it. We got it in spades right now.
Oh yes.
Get it while we have it.
Yep. So on that note, you guys have a good night.